Hi, that was it. So I'm just informing people what's going on. These are normal people that have normal jobs and expect normality. So when you're talking about highest form of the courts, they will help. That we could help trace the redirection of taxes and a technological map. Now when you talk about a technological globe atlas, not that I have spoke of its dimensions, I mean measurements on 3D, but we'll get a 4D understanding, fourth dimensional understanding as humans reporting with synergy from the highest to every layer and spot of what we belong to report this data that later on is visualized every month, transferred to a visualization as a mapping. It needs first people to make an example, so I am just asking for help. I don't want to be the spoken person. It would be nice, a professor, a teacher from Eton. I just spoke to one when I was in the way, and here is Eton, and he said there are around 10 or 15 professors of geography, and yes, they will know about mapping, of course, and they will get to know if they want to know anything they want to know to make it. I would really wish to honor Prince William so his son can learn from his professor ahead of the time to do this experiment as well. And as they study how it works, I don't have to, because I don't have the potential. I can have ideas, but I need protection so there is no more hacking, and I need protection so the world at large can protect their people's information as well and cooperate with the data. Any bank knows that the more credit you give and it's been paid back, as taxes do, because tax give for society to flourish and have a higher education, a better ground to play, fields, less sickness. So everyone has their best and their worst. So let's just keep going through a theme that's more universal for all of us, because it will always multiply back to you when you are working together in such a great scale. You really need the 4-floor three-dimensional globe atlas to see all the spots in the world where people have dotted from each layer, because each layer belongs to an entity of their own, whatever is from the minerals. So yeah, the foundation of Bezos can talk about minerals and that, and he can have a strong mechanism of mapping already from their satellites. Anyone can have satellites. Anyone can achieve those technological methods in less than 20 years. So it's better not to show off and think you have it all. Because today I woke up with the movie of Matrix where I don't want to name the names of the characters, because you have movies and imagination where you can imagine. I said, what does Bezos think that he's like the owner of the Matrix, and then he has his wife that's very beautiful and voluptuous? But there are many movies about it, and I have a scriptwriter. That's what I studied. So by making up stories, I can also make up formulas and found inventions, but that's good for everyone. I really wish I don't have to work so much. Why do I have to go through all these protocols and send a letter being a nobody? Oh God, I did tell the teacher that of course men have their leading factor. We should also study biology to understand that. So it's just a lot of people competing to own the world, and that's not what it's about. If you understand the alliances to take care of their own nations, how important it is, we will find peace. I know the beliefs of how you relate as others relate, but if you really get to imagine that in the international court system, if they have to get all the data of how these technological companies bully other companies until they surrender. I have been with World of Hackers for a long time. This is the only reason I have come to ask for help. So there is rules so we can share the tissue of reality to have virtual reality, but at the same time the real world also needs help. I mean, what is it of me having just fun online? I have my children to feed, to enjoy the happiness of being alive. And especially my mother in her most important years right now. That nobody cares and they want to invest on not caring. You will wake up to see that if it's all about money and not even your children love you or know what love is, if you think it's just by the possessions you love, you wouldn't have alliances of kingdom taking care of their people. And you will have lost again. So they're better spoken people than I, and I don't want to talk about all these dramas. These dramas would not exist, of course, not having to talk about it. I can see United Kingdom is so powerful. That's why it's being under attack from people like the right party of United States, and how they are betraying when Elon Musk was supported for freedom of expression and all the influencers to speak their mind, to erase corruption. A few are getting corrupted to think they are superior, and they do not care about the technological transparency. Otherwise, you would support this, being from United States or any part of the world, because we all have that problem with the people in between, where the money is not getting through to flourish. And nature keeps flowering itself, but there are countries that don't even have rain. Or flags to raise and sing for. The technological call they did from Silicon Valley is a lie, and they just want to make up themselves as if they are having an inner circle of their own with a chat group, and that's a copy. All those who copy and hack are losing, they're not ahead. Peace, bye!